Woke up cold and out of touch. The photos and the memories will never be enough. But if I could walk those streets today, would you still feel so far away? You remember when I died? Stepped on that airplane and let it take me from your side on the last day of July. In the clouds of southern sky. Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? Reminding me of you. There was nothing I could do. Sit and watch the fire and rain of bullets fall on you. Oh, if God will send his angels down and wash the blood from your cold town. Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? Reminding me of you. Avenue. I'm still drenched from the first time it rained on me. Now a constant downpour. Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? Reminding me
don't wait for me, honey. Don't wait, 'cause I'm always heading your way. And I know exactly what I'm looking for. And as we go, I'll keep running till I can't no more. You'll always be the one I want at midnight. steal my breath away. Yeah. You'll always be my heart, my life. Every second, every day.
Let me off the hook. I wanna run wild. Get tangled in the sheets with a lover that isn't you. 'Cause I was on my own when you were by my side. So there's no difference now, except there's nothing to hide. Let me go on without you. Let me go on without you. Let me go on without you. Let me go on. Oh, how the night gives way to the dawn. We were the dew on the morning lawn. Our love was beautiful, but now it's gone. Our love was beautiful, but now it's gone. There's no coming back after you showed me who you are. We can't ever be what we were, but it wasn't real. You were just playing a part to keep from being alone. And there's no hiding now since you retired the role. Let me go on without you. Let me go on without you. Let me go on without you. Let me go on. Oh, how the night gives way to the dawn. We were the dew on the morning lawn. Our love was beautiful, but now it's gone. Our love was beautiful, but now it's gone.